Hey you guys, okay, so I'm getting started on sewing the hair onto the wig cap. Just wanted to show you one thing real quick. What I do before I put the cap onto the wig head, I put the cap on my head and I basically kind of do like a blueprint, if you would say, of where I want, my different layers to go. As you can see, this line here, hopefully you can see that, but that line there that I drew, that bottom brown line, is basically where I'm going to put, don't mind this one here, but this line here is where that's where I'm going to be filling up all of my 16-inch. And then either, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it here or here. I may still do it here, I don't know. Once I put it in, I'll decide. And then up here is where I'm going to be filling in my 14-inch. So I usually always do that when I make my wig. So I just came to show you that once I add those two lengths, then I'll determine if I need to put some more 14, like maybe go up to here, or yeah, I'll probably do that because I really like the 14, so I may put some more. I like the curl pattern a lot. I may put some more, maybe up to here or something, and then I'll go from there. And I also blueprinted where I wanted my part to be. It's going to be another side part, and when I put it on my head, this line here kind of matched on my head where I wanted my my part to be. So I drew like a little horseshoe here, as you can see. I drew the horseshoe, so that's where my part's going to be, and then I'll fill in all of this with 12 and 10. And then this part, the hair inside of this horseshoe, is going to be my 10-inch. And then this is where I'm going to cut the wig at to create my part. Although I'm doing a natural part, I'm still going to have leave out. Sorry, the jets are flying by. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm still going to have leave out, but I still use the invisible part method, with laying the tracks like one on top of the other. I still use that method just because I like it fuller at my part, fuller up top. If I just do the regular way and just lay the tracks, how you'll continue to lay the tracks in the U shape, it's not full enough for me at the top. So I still do the invisible part method, going up till I get here and then do my closure. And I still split it, and then I still have my leave out to go over. And the reason, again, I just do that just for the fullness. So once I add the 16 and the 14, then I'll come back and show you guys what I have done so far. Another thing that I do when I'm sewing in my hair is to make it a little easier. All right, this is going to be my first track. But I do my needles ahead of time. I do at least 3 needles. That way I don't have to, keep stopping to rethread. I had some more needles, but I don't know where they are. I'll probably look for them later, maybe once I take a break. But I always thread my needles ahead of time. That way I don't have to keep stopping to rethread. I can keep going. So, yeah, I'll come back as soon as I'm done. This is my 16-inch. I'm going to start laying that, and then I'll be back. Alright, you guys, so this is what I have done so far. All I have to do left is this middle crown piece, which is where my part's gonna go. I don't want, let's see if I can move this down. I don't want my part this long. So what I'm probably gonna do is just filling some pieces like this until I get maybe to about, maybe like here. So just fill this in, going like that in like half circles until I get about here. And then that's where I'll start doing my, you know, the part. My closure will probably be right here. Once I get that done, my part, then I'll come back to you guys. The hair is really pretty, guys. No tangles. No strands. So the hair is really nice, really soft. So once I get this done and get this put on, then I'll come back to show you guys the finished product. Hey you guys, alright, I'm coming back. I was about to do my you know, the part, and I felt like I needed to fill in the back some more. So what I did was just laid a couple of tracks before I started. It was probably this space right here that I have probably went back to about here from my last track being sewn. So what I did was added about 3 tracks back to back. I just glued them on. This is the last track, half a track that I put here, and I'm gonna glue one more from here all the way around to here, and that's gonna be my last horseshoe track. But like I said, I just glued those. I didn't even sew them. So I'm gonna glue the last one here and then try to have this much as my part, because I didn't want my part too far back. So that's why I was filling them in, and it still looks like it may be too much. I may even keep, you know, filling this part in halfway till I get to here. I haven't decided yet, but I'm definitely gonna glue another track from here all the way around from there, just to make it nice and neat. So I'll come back to you guys when I'm about to cut the middle part. Alright, so I got half of the first side of the part done. Let's focus this. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, it's the normal invisible part. What I did was added this string here just to help me stay in this spot that I'm supposed to stay in, so I won't go over to this side or have a crooked part or anything. It basically just a guide. So I have the 10-inch that I'm doing in the part, the 10-inch hair. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start on this side and finish this side up. So then basically I'll have like this circle, and then I'll keep going up and then fill that in with the closure. So let's see, once I finish this part up, I'll come back and show you guys how I do in here. Okay, so this is what I have left. I split the wig up. This is basically where the part is, and then this is where the closure is gonna go. So that's the circle, and my closure is this piece here. Let me see, yeah, I have to add some more tracks to it. So I have a piece here and some more pieces. So what I'm gonna do is just glue these in. I have like 3 small pieces, so I'll put one there, like one here, and then one on this side, and then glue the middle piece in, the closure in. And then I'll be back with the finished product.